The Buddha's cradle was a pyramid-shaped device that was intended to stretch or slowly impale an opening over a long period of time. To add to the humiliation and pain factor, the victim was usually naked and heavy weights would be added to quicken the death. It was used on women who committed abortions or adultery. This act would cause a fatal amount of pain and blood loss while mutilating a woman's breast. The spikes from the claw would go into the woman's breast, and the claw would be pulled to rip the breast to shreds.
The instrument was placed in one of the victim's orifices. For women, it was placed in the vagina. For homosexuals, it was placed in the anus. And for liars, it was placed in the mouth.
It would break the jawbones of liars and blasphemers. It would rip and mutilate the openings of homosexuals and abortionists. If you were both, the torturer would go from one location to the next without washing the instrument. Instruments that are still in practice today are decorated to tell the difference between anal, vaginal, and oral tears. Saws are the most common torture devices because they are easily found and cheap to execute.
Once they were restrained, a starved flesh-eating rat was placed on the victim's abdomen with a bottomless cage.
The process took hours, and the victim would eventually die. The device was made out of a large wooden wheel well with many spokes. The torturer would usually hit the victim with an iron hammer that could easily break the victim's bones through the openings of the spokes.
Once the victim's bones were broken, he was left on the wheel to die. They would sometimes be placed on a tall pole so the birds could feed off the living humans.
The device is padded so it won't leave any marks on its victim.
All I found was the frightening little tell us the truth. So, what? What?
In conclusion, medieval tortures were grotesque, harsh, and gruesome. They caused true embarrassment and complete utter pain. They were a slow, painful death and could last for hours, even as long as days. Even if the victim would survive, they would end up with severe infections or be maimed for the rest of their life. Torture devices are still practiced worldwide by various countries. They just aren't taken to the extreme that they were in medieval times.